I was supposed to do a business call. Oh, hey, what's up? Didn't even see you there. Hope you're having a legendary grand day, everybody in the LG audience. Um, why is that cat there? Okay, hold up. Anyway, normally I don't see videos of people, crying and complaining and whining about stuff that, doesn't really matter to anybody. But, I saw a portion of this video and I'm gonna take a quick response to it. Let's see. So it's called Dear the Homies X710. So firstly, the first thing I want to say is the video that this was made on and are reacting to was like, by the time that video was made, like 4 years ago. Why? Why is a reaction video even happening to begin with? It didn't need a reaction video, for one, at least from that person, and for two, if it was going to be a reaction video, at least do some type of response to it rather than just sitting there talking about stuff that nobody asked for, nobody cared about, and nobody was talking about because it didn't matter. So, with that out of the way, for third, I mean, how are you going to respond to it 4 years later? I mean, that was such a long time ago. And that was like so long ago that I was using my old channel X Deadlyzz, and that's the first thing I want to say besides what I just said. That video you're responding to wasn't on the Homies X710 channel, so why are you tagging a channel that wasn't even made yet when you're talking about a video that was 4 years ago? And you're mentioning a channel that has nothing to do with that whole thing and is completely irrelevant to that whole thing because that already happened. That was years ago. That, like, so many things have happened since then, and you're talking about it now for some reason, and you don't even bring up anything that's valuable or worth knowing. So you're wasting everybody's time. But I'm taking a quick break of being a creator and a content creator and a musician, music artist, to be here for a minute to talk about this video. And in the video, it's two random people that, all of a sudden become music critiques and have years of experience of critiquing music behind their name. All of a sudden, just know all this knowledge about music and all this stuff, even though they play video games repeatedly and that's all they do, content, quote unquote, on, or quote unquote content. They say it's content, it's not, but all they do is live stream and upload Call of Duty and video games. So why are they talking about something that they don't even know anything about? Because the only thing they know about is video games. That's all they post about. So why are they crying, complaining, and whining about a 4-year-old joke video that wasn't even that serious or deep? So why is there a response to it? As if someone has gotten to their feelings and got emotional and got their feelings hurt from a video that wasn't even made to be taken that serious. And so now you're complaining about it years later. I mean, talk about clout chasing and freaking attention seeking drama queens. I mean, even taking out the freaking black cat, whatever, that other person, who the heck is that? What music do they make? And they never directly messaged me about their complaints that they had. So why are they crying about this video that was such a long time ago and, just complaining about it when no one else complained about it for 4 years? So why are they? And for 4 years, all I heard was support and, good things about my music. And then all of a sudden, these people aren't talking about it. So one of the things that was said was to fix the quality or something, or fix the EQ or whatever. It was, like I said, it wasn't even that meant to be taken serious or that deep. I just made it really quick. If you can't hear what I said, go listen to any other song. Go do literally anything else in the world. You're forcing yourself to listen to that song, and you're making yourself do that. So, I mean, if you want to look like an obsessed fangirl, then you're doing an exceptionally good job at it. And if you're looking like you kind of sending a message that obviously I'm going to decline and deny because I don't like males, so obviously, you doing that is sus and zesty. So hard pass, not even in a hard pass, because that's not even going to be thought of or considered or anything of the sort, because that's just weird, and that's something that I'm not into. So you doing this for years and then making a response video to a 4-year-old video is just zesty. I mean, if your little gamer group wants to do all that stuff to each other, cool. By all means, go for it, because I'm not around, and neither is Legendary Grand Entertainment for that. So you can do whatever you want behind the scene, behind the screen, whatever you want to do there. But trying to involve me in that type of stuff, my sexual orientation is straight. I'm not into that, Zibby, so leave that out of this. I know yours is not, and obviously you show, like, every single time that I see your name pop up in the comments, or any other time that I see you in a fake account, or any other time that I see you on any other social media, or when someone sends me something of you, all I see is something zesty. Not once have I seen something that didn't show some type of other side is swinging on the fence. Yeah, I'm good on that. I haven't seen that video or a portion of that video for months and months now. But if I remember correctly, he said Deadlyzz in the video. And he said, oh, Deadlyzz, fix this, or fix the quality and all that stuff. It's like, why are you zesty for? Like, I already said, I don't do that. I'm not into that. I don't know how many times I gotta say it so you can understand it. But if it's not getting you to you before, and you not understanding it before, then there's nothing I can do to help you understand that. Especially at this point, how many years later? Shoot. But I gotta get to a business call, so, that's it. That's all the time I'm gonna put in this video too. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it just says to work on the quality. Like, when I do my music, I just freaking do it. Like, it's not that serious or deep. You want to make music, you want to do quality, and you want to do all this EQ and stuff, then go ahead and do it. Go make your music. Yet, years later, not a single song has came out, so I don't know. But as long as you don't make a mistake like Dark Arrows EP or something like that, then it should be all good. There's no excuse for that type of waste, just pure garbage. We don't need that on the platform. We don't need that on the internet. We don't need that to exist. But it does. So that's why people hire me to get rid of this trash. That's why people look up to me and look at me when there's trash like that. That's why it gets completely decimated and annihilated. That's why I took out 2 little gamer groups in music, and that's completely it. That's why I did all my roast tracks and took out all the opponents were, well, they weren't even really opponents. They were just, targets, and just target practice, you can call it. I had a series called Target Practice, and the whole time, I mean, that was just one version of the series. But the final version of the series that came out now, that's the version of the series, is the roast tracks, pretty much. It's just training, practice. Nothing else to it. It's just like, the 1v1s that I had in Modern Warfare 2019 with the Selfish Shadow Hawk clone, Joshua, or whatever his name is. And then, the Black Ops 3 1v1 that I won twice in both of those 1v1s, by the way. That BO3 1v1 with Zibby. And then they both delete the footage. So it's like, that's 2 complete different things. Music and gaming, like, they're completely done. Like, just cut it. Stop. Just stop doing all that. Too zesty. But it's alright, if they have fans, keyword if they have fans, then, the fans will help them understand that they should just stop doing that type of stuff, focus on, anything else, because that's it. You can't continue complaining about that type of stuff when you lost in 2 different things. That's when you just stop trying. Unless you want to keep, building toward more humiliation and embarrassment, then, go for it by all means. In the meantime, y'all do that. I'm gonna go party with some females and whatnot. The usual. I mean, come on, this is things that, I don't talk about all the time, and I don't reveal all the stuff that goes on because there's so much of it. And I would be here sitting here and talking about so much going on video if I were to talk about it, but I can't, because firstly, I don't got the time for it. Secondly, I got a business call, so I gotta hurry this up. And it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. But it's pretty much like if you're gonna talk about me, bring some points into it. Bring some proof and evidence, paperwork, documentation, screenshots, screen recordings. Bring in something at least to back up your claims, rather than just sitting there complaining for like 2 minutes straight talking about a channel that hasn't been even active in the past, like, what, 5 years now that it's 2026, and then talking about a song that is 5 years ago, you know. So that's all this video that was made was about. And before that, it was multiple different live streams on YouTube and multiple different videos. I believe 3, maybe 4, and then countless Twitch live streams, looking at my YouTube channels and stuff and complaining about it. I mean, Karens be Karens. So when you're terminally online and you want to find a reason to complain about stuff, that's the type of stuff they do. But I'm waiting for some critiquing. You know, I'm still waiting. If there's actually something to be critiqued on, or if there's something in my music or anything that I do that that's worthy of criticism, I want to see it. But yet, nothing was made. I'm not worthy of criticism, because as simple as that. So that's why all this gibbering and jabbing and freaking, flapping gums and complaining, you're just gonna get a stone cold stunner and a kick in the nuts and you're done.